What is up, guys? This is Jason from Coohom. Today I'm going to teach you everything about creating multi-levels, including basement and roof. Let's get started. First, let's create a new project. So in here, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to create a project from one of our useful templates. So I'm just going to hit apply. Let's take a look at this template and see where we can insert levels. So in general, there is two ways to insert levels in Coohom. The first way is if you go to the right side property panel, you can see we have add levels. Let's create a level. Currently we're at level 1. So once we click add level, Coohom automatically duplicates all the walls and windows, including the door elements, onto the second level. We can keep adding levels. Let's just do that and see what happens. So right now we're at level 3. You can always switch between different levels and delete them if you need to. Let's go back to level 1 and see what the furnitures are. So this part might be a little bit confusing to a lot of people because you are basically switching levels like you're on an elevator. But essentially what Coohom wants is you can actually walk between different levels on the floor plan. Let's go to floor plan by clicking keyboard shortcut 1, which is always like to do. And we can make adjustment and add furnitures just like on any other levels from the model library. Let's go to our model library. Let's add some furnitures here. Let's add 1 chairs. So as you can see, it just works as any other level. You can apply different floor finishes, also same as furnitures and the windows. As many of you might have asked, so what if I want to render an exterior view showing all of the level I've created at the same time? But unfortunately, that's not possible at this moment. So same thing as adding the basement tool, you can just create a basement here. And let's delete the third level since we don't really need it. So you can delete it here. Let's delete some walls to make room for the floor openings. Hold down the Shift key to select multiple furniture at the same time. Another nice trick about here is you can always lock the walls so it doesn't get deleted or shifted around, which is a really nice feature. And hold down your Shift key and select multiple elements and hit delete. Let's go back to our model library and search for stair. You can see we have not just real stairs, but also stair with the paintings, which I thought is always funny. But you can see the renders by clicking on the information icon. Let's just pick a really simple wood stairs. Just click, and you can always drag and drop here. So what's important to know is you can first place how you would like to see the stairs. For example, if you want to see the stairs when people enter the door. And let's switch to 3D view and take a look. I always like to use those shortcuts, which is really helpful. So there you go. You have a little stair placed here. Another very small detail I would like to show you guys is you can always shift around the stairs, and when you see the blue screen clicking, that means the surface is perfectly snapped to the wall. Okay, so let's make some floor openings. How do we do that? Okay, let's go to second floor. And let's go to floor plan. And we can tell already, so let's get rid of the door here first. We can tell already, the stairs are almost here, so we want to cut it open to the floor. And you can see Coohom already created floor finish for us. And so the thing we want to use is hole. We click the hole, and this is similar as in Revit or SketchUp, we create something called shaft. So you can snap to the corner of the wall, also the inner surface, you can basically draw a rectangle. So you can see it's already snapping to the walls down here, and you can just finish the triangle. And there you go. Exit out and go to 3D view. Here is where you can see, I'm going to turn on the wall here so you can see what had happened. So you can already see there's a floor opening has been created for the stairs. So let's go to level 1 and take a look. And then in here, you probably will not see what's going on in this area. One of the trick is there is a walk mode, also keyboard 4, which then you can turn around using your mouse keyboard, and then using your WSAD key, which is responding to forward, backward, left, and right. And there you go. Which you can see that there's a blue sky in here, but this won't really show up in the rendering. But why not? Let's do a test rendering and see what it looks like if it shows the wall correctly. Shall we? So let's go to render mode. And let's turn around. And it might look really weird, but let's do our preview. And there you go. You can see that even though we have the floor opening, but it does not match up with our stairs. It's because we didn't have the measurement. Let's use our measurement tool real quick. Let's go back to our first floor plan and take some measurements. The keyboard for measurement is Z. So I'm going to take a measurement here and write down the numbers. And then go back to second level and draw the floor openings using the hole. Just complete the loop, and now you have an opening. So you may also notice that this ceiling height, it does not really matches the floor height, which is because at the bottom of the stair, if you take a look closer, this is a dimension where we want to match the ceiling to be. So you can adjust the room height to match that. And how do we measure this? Easy. Let's go to elevation view. And since we're looking at this wall, let's go to this wall. So let's use the keyboard shortcut Z again, do the measurement from the elevation. Exit out. Let's go back to our floor plan. Click on the room name and then go to level. Change the height to match 2957. And then let's take a look in 3D view. So right now this board matches, which is what we wanted. Similarly, let's draw another floor opening for the basement. And there you go. You can see the wall is continued down from the basement to the second level. And all you have to do is to add another stair here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to add another pair of stairs in the basement. So also note that if you are in the basement level, when you go to render view, it will automatically send you to that level, which is where your camera is. So let's click a preview, it's looking up. And there you go. You can see different stairs coming down, although we need some the height adjustment like we did to the first floor, but which is okay. So let's close that. Let's go back to view. So in this video, we have showed you how to create multiple levels, adding stairs, and size the floor opening based on your measurement. In the next part, we'll introduce you another way to create second floor using construction tool, which is super useful when you're modeling a mezzanine space inside the loft.